On the last one, we found a good little pocket of stuff in what was really meant to just kind of be a throwaway experience, but turned out to be quite exciting, actually. So we're going to sell some of the stuff that we found. So I'm literally just kind of clicking through here without much rhyme or reason. I'm really not even all that worried about it. I didn't even notice the rocket launcher. Holy crap. We found a rocket launcher and I didn't even realize it. Oh, that is really, really kind of terrible in a way. Wow. That's good stuff. Here, there. I sold the money for the first time in forever. I remembered to sell the money. Go figure. Look at that. So we did get a pretty decent little chunk of cash out of that. I'm not at all displeased with that. That's pretty good. I bought some peas and some chili from the vending machine outside, and I've also stopped to wrench a couple of cars. I think we might need to wrench a few more just to be on the safe side. I kind of already forgot what the recipe is in terms of what's needed, but, you know, not a big deal. Since we got some food stuff here, we'll buy all the food stuff from him. I'm not going to buy the created food because we can just make that. That's fine. We don't need to create food. Yeah, create food. The created food. The cooked food. I will buy these right now because we could actually use one. Because we have a wee bit of an infection. And we got to get back to base so we can take care of healing up and stuff because we're really kind of messed up right now. It's very annoying, but... Oh, you know what? I'll buy these just for the giggles. I'm not going to count landmines as part of the things I won't buy in terms of weapons, because, I don't know, they're just little one-off explosives that I think are going to just be abused by random zombies. It's not even like they're going to really show up anywhere in terms of, I don't know, one of the hordes or anything, so I'm not really that worried about them. Now, if it were like, I don't know, whatever the things we're not supposed to buy, then maybe I would feel differently about that or something. I don't know. Here, we'll buy some ammo. I'm not opposed to buying some ammo right now. And if I was opposed to buying ammo earlier and I no longer am, well, then it's because it's rocket ammo, okay? That's why. You just go with me, okay? I have my reasons. Let's go ahead and stop before we get too far today and check this vehicle. We'll dismantle it right quick. We should probably think about making an impact driver, although I'm pretty sure I remember looking the other day, and here we can just look right quick. An impact driver. We can only make a quality 2, so my thought was if we can only make a quality 2, I'm not super concerned about it. I mean, yeah, it'd be a little faster than this is right here, but it's not going to be super awesome faster type thing words, because, you know, it's only quality 2 compared to quality 4, so it's really not much different. Let's see, what do we have here? We've got a battery. I think we might have 2 batteries. Yeah, look at that. We got 2 batteries, which we could use those. Oh, by the way, here, let's go ahead and read the schematic and the art of mining. Take 50% less damage from collapsing mines. Hey, look at that. That's exciting. Let's see, what do we get for that one? I already forgot what it's called. The art of mining. Have a 20% chance to one-shot any ore. That is significant. That is a huge, huge, significant bonus right there. I don't know that that counts for all block types because it does specifically say ore. I don't know that dirt or whatever other random things just lying around, the stone, etc., are considered ore. I don't believe they are. But here, we'll go ahead and just tear down one more car. This is the last one we're going to dismantle. And I'm going to say that's just going to have to be enough for right now. So I will meet you back at the base. I'm going to unload some stuff, and then I think we'll be ready to do a little more construction or something? I don't know, or maybe we should stop and heal. Whatever. Meet you back there. I don't think it's too much of a surprise to tell you that we need to craft some wheels. So if you see some wheels start showing up in inventory, don't worry too much about it. They're supposed to be there. We're going to go ahead and use one of these first aid kits just because, although we'll just use one of these. We're low enough on health that I would rather just go ahead and do that and get us healed up a little bit here. Holy crap, dude. That is a long, long time for health recovery there. I mean, ate a little food and stuff, but still, holy moly, man. So there you go, there's the first wheel that's appearing. Don't think too much about that. It's going to be a little while, because, you know, those things in the the thing. They take a little while to make and then turn into a thing. So let's see what we have for building materials. This looks like this is all done, which is excellent. So that means that this one will definitely be done. And wow, look at that, man. We actually have a fairly decent chunk of concrete here. I kind of think we should go put it to use. And then before we really do that, let's take one quick detour. And by the way, I meant to tell you that I did add a second row of dirt and even extended this one a little bit, I think is what I did, so that we could have a few more trees. So tree experiment is ongoing, and we'll check in with that from time to time. When I was driving back over here before you rejoined me, we did have a supply drop come in, so if you haven't noticed the big screaming yellow icon on the screen, and yes, it is screaming, then there you go. Go ahead and notice that. It's right there kind of just left of center. There's a bunch of smoke around it, no less. So we'll go check that out right quick, just for the giggles. I mean, the last time we did this, I seem to remember getting something pretty good in it. Couldn't tell you what it was, but that's not bad right there, because that's just out of curiosity. If we were to go chainsaw, we could make a quality 5 chainsaw. That's not bad. Isn't that what we did with the augers? We made a quality 5 auger? I don't know. Quality 5 chainsaw is not bad. I'm going to give some thought to that. I think we'll end up doing that. I mean, at this point, I'm kind of okay with saying, the heck with it. We're just going to go chainsaw it for a while. In the absence of finding a better axe than what we currently have, because that quality 3 axe is actually a little worse than the quality 2. Even once you account for throwing mods on it, I don't really think it was going to be that much better. I'm kind of inclined to just say the heck with it and roll with the stupidly loud, obnoxiously awful chainsaw. I think I'm okay with that. Oh, we should probably start upgrading the doors. What does it take to make doors? I forget. We gotta, like... Maybe we'll just make a bunch of vault doors and just trash those things right there and just install some new vault doors. I think that'd be a good idea. One of the problems, or one of the challenges, I guess I'll say, that we're going to run into as we continue to lay down more concrete is it's going to get really dark in here. And that's just because we no longer have this gigantic sunroof in place, which that's fine. So that means we'll need to get some light in here, and we can do that via candle or electricity. Doesn't really matter either way. I just kind of wanted to start snapping some of these into place, because the sooner we get this into place, if we at least have one floor that's kind of ready to go, I might be okay with maybe moving some stuff in here, although I kind of think, if I'm going to be just totally upfront with you, we're not really going to populate the first floor. The first floor is going to be something else entirely, and it's almost really just going to be decorative more than anything else. I'm not really planning on putting it to use. The bottom floor here, the one that we are currently standing on, is not really meant to be used by us. I know, that seems weird, right? Why would you create a building that you're not even going to use? That's basically reinforced concrete, double in some spots where zombies would be bashing on it, and you're talking about putting vault doors in place. Why wouldn't you use the bottom floor? Well, that's the rub now, isn't it? If you haven't paid attention at this point, because I haven't really focused on it too much, notice that there are blocks missing right here. They're missing right here. They're missing right here, and they're missing right here. Hey, if I had cobblestones, I would fix that, but I don't. So I'm not going to. This bottom floor is something else entirely, and what it is unfinished. But I gotta say, I am really enjoying how this is coming along. What do we have left for concrete? We have enough that we could probably finish the majority of what I want to do, as long as we don't go really crazy, because a lot of this stuff, like this, I might even just kind of leave as is. Maybe we just put a bunch of bars here, and we have a small area where there's a couple of doors to get out onto this, or a single door to get out here onto this little walkway. And I don't know, I'm not sure. Maybe we leave it bars right here. Maybe we put something right here and do a little more proper block type thing. I don't know. I haven't decided on that, but I think when I look at the totality of what I want to do with this place, I feel reasonably confident that we're really pretty close, believe it or not. I mean, there are always like 30 more thousand things I want to do with it, so don't get me wrong here. I'm not saying that it's just super simple and then done. No, I need that one. Here, give me that one. Thanks. Because then I should be able to... Okay. I guess I can't. I never understand why sometimes I can copy the shape and other times I cannot. That's... That baffles me. So I guess what we'll do is we'll place a few of these guys down, because we're going to go and add one more height to this particular building. I'm going to feel a lot better about things if we do that. Strictly from an aesthetic point of view, not out of anything useful. That really is neither here nor there. That's just kind of like, whatever, I don't really care. But this sort of thing, yeah, I feel that this will look better on the inside, which is where it matters, on the inside. And then now I cannot get up here anymore, so... Oh boy, let me finish doing this and we'll rejoin, because this is going to take me a while. There are going to be a lot of rotations involved here, clearly. So I have everything in place, and then I kind of realized, oh, I never really addressed these corners right here, so we'll go ahead and put in a few rebar frames here, just so that we can kind of mimic what we've done on the other areas, or, you know, reinforcing them essentially. I mean, I don't know that it's really going to matter. I just kind of like the look of it more than anything else. It gives it a slightly more staggered look, which, I don't know, I think it's moderately interesting. I'm not saying it's good. It adds just a little extra something to everything. And then I think with that, we're basically good here. All we need to do is just kind of nail all this stuff down up on the top row. And I kind of think we have enough concrete to do this right now. So we'll just go ahead and blast through it. Are we? Yeah, we're still wearing the smart glasses. I just wanted to make sure, because, you know, that extra 10% when you're talking about like 20, 30, 40, 50,000 experience, that ends up being fairly significant. That's like a whole 3, maybe 4 zombies that you killed. And, you know, considering how zombies just don't really appear all that often in this game, they're very rare. You know, I'll take those extra kills where I can get them. I'm going to leave that spot blank just for the moment, because I haven't figured out how I want to do that window. So we'll come back to that one later on. That's not a big deal. And then I know we still need to technically go jump down and take care of the rest of those vertical quarter blocks, but it's fine for now. The last big thing with this stuff right here is going to be putting a roof onto things. For the most part, I think the second floor is where we're going to put stuff. And I think at this point, just kind of looking at where things are right now, I'd actually feel pretty okay about moving things in right now. I would really prefer to have a little more in place and maybe even let all these blocks just settle. But I think I could be okay with it. And maybe what we'll do is we'll kind of set up some areas, or at least just take a moment here to kind of just see if we can set up some general areas. I don't think I have any signs, and I don't have what I need to make a sign, because that would be very helpful to do that. Here, let's go see if we have any nails back at the base, and if we don't, we'll make some so we can kind of try to have some signs to place so that I remember the next time I sit down to record what in the world I was thinking. Because sometimes I don't remember these things. I don't know if you've ever noticed that, but sometimes I don't remember all the little things that I was working on. And so, you know, it's easy to forget when you're playing like 78 different games at one time. By the way, I'm playing 78 different games on the channel. If you're not already checking all of them out, you really should be. There's some good stuff there. 78, I said. Yeah, 78. Look at that. We still have a little bit of concrete remaining, which is excellent news. We're going to need to make some more, of course. We're not quite done, and obviously you need to have some extras so that if something happens, you're, you know, in a spot where you're not basically without being able to make repairs. It would be nice to be able to make repairs, but we'll worry about that in a little while. We're not there just yet. So let's go ahead and head upstairs. It's not the fastest way to get upstairs, but that's fine. And we're going to make some wooden signs. I'm just going to make a bunch of these guys. Should have started them before we ran over. So what we'll do is, I think we'll kind of have a general area. Maybe this will be kind of like a general storage area. Kind of like, I don't know, State of Decay 2. We'll just have like a bunch of storage right here. I think maybe I'd rather go one more. So we'll go like this. That looks a little better to me. And we'll just have like crap tons of storage right here. And I kind of like the idea of doing something like sort of themed. Not really, but a little themed. So maybe what we'll do is over here, kind of in this corner over here, like this kind of general area. Just pop those guys into place. Let me go and grab the signs. And then that way we can put one into place somewhere. Like right there. So that's perfect. And we're going to say this is where mixers go. Okay. We're going to put mixers right here. And I know these signs look stupid because they're hovering. And that's fine. I recognize that. Not worried about it at the moment. I'm going to put that right there. And we're going to say this is just going to be for storage. This will kind of be of a general storage. It'd be really nice if I had rotated that around so I could read it. And then maybe over here we'll do... Let's see. Let's rotate this guy so that we can maybe see what's on there. We're going to put chem station over here. I think is what we'll do. We'll do chem station over here. And we'll do maybe workbench over here. And then that still leaves the forge, which we'll do the forge right here. I think I'm okay with that. We'll do the forge right here. Now, obviously, we're going to have a little additional storage next to each thing because you don't want your general storage to just be like everything when you kind of need those things in other locations. So what we'll do over here then is we'll do storage and kitchen, because we also need to have somewhere to cook. So we'll do storage and kitchen, do chem station, we'll do workbench, and then that leaves this whole area right over here, and we can kind of just mark it off like this, so that theoretically I remember that I was trying to make something out of this. Something along those lines like that. We can maybe turn this into a bedroom, living room, whatever, just kind of a general place to hang out as well as to shoot at the neighbors when they decide to show up unsolicited. So that right there is where we are going to leave today. We have some plans in place. It's going to take a little while, of course, because we're going to have to make some storage boxes. And if I remember correctly, we're going to need more nails to make the boxes, right? We're going to need, yeah, a bunch of those. Okay. So I will get on the nail making thing. And when we rejoin, we'll be able to start moving some of our stuff, I think. And look at that. Our trees are growing ever so slightly. If only they'll grow big and strong, that would be great, because right now they're basically where they are in dirt or in sand. And I don't know if it's the environment, the biome itself, or just the growing medium, because honestly, I don't remember. And even though you've already told me, I haven't read the comments yet because I've been busy recording. Catch you next one, Till, and thanks for watching. See you later.